So I now have 2 units ready to go. The board we've been storing at my neighbour's house. We've just been to collect that, so we're going to bring that in now. We now have a board. Looking good so far. What I want to do now is, this was a track mat that my dad had. It's a few bits of damage and stuff like that. So what I'm looking at doing now is I'm going to completely change this. I'm going to work out different train layouts and stuff like that. First of all, I'm going to get myself a little oval so I can test some of the trains and stuff like that before I start designing train layouts. The board is now set up. Thinking of plans wise, I'm probably actually going to do it that I'm going to sit here because this is quite nice. Yeah, so I've got the gap in the middle. I'm going to extend the board. I was originally going to cut a hole in the middle. Don't think I need to now. I'm going to extend from these 2 bits here. So I've got a nice bit in the middle. I'm going to mount the controller on here, so I can have a controller and everything on here. I've got plenty of storage. I've got units. It's just a case now of testing and designing. So this is the board that Dad had. Dad used to have it set up fully, but never got to see it finished. So the plan is now I'm going to take off all the excess track and stuff. Eventually I'm going to take the track mat off, go back to a plain board, and then start from scratch. So it'll see what it looks like. Also done a bit more now. We've got the units, got a little bit of leftover flooring. I've also sorted all the boxes out, so all that is all trains. So these are all trains and carriages, loads of it's boxed and stuff like that. What I'm actually probably going to do today, I'm probably going to try and looking setting up a little oval, get it all connected and running so I can test some of the trains before I make any changes. So it appears Dad had a hell of a lot of track and a hell of a lot of controllers. So as I say, first things first, I'm going to sort out the track, see what's good, see what can be used, and go from there. So I've separated all the track now. That's all the corner track, all the points and all the straights. There's a few more corners on here that I need to take off, but they're nailed down. So I'm going to use them as my oval for, like, my starting oval at least anyway. Just so we can test some trains. I didn't actually realise Dad had this much track. Yeah, these pieces of track here, God knows how old it is, but it's Triang. Triang haven't made track or anything like that for years, I believe. So Dad used to tell me anyway. So now I've got a little oval on the inside here. This is going to be my test track. I wish it was test track in Florida, but hey ho. So I'll put the points on. So there's one there and one there. I'll take you over that side. Hang on, bear with me. So I figured out on here. I'll actually show you on one of these if I can find them. If it focuses. They've actually little holes in it where these go. I didn't realise that. Let me find them first. So on this one here, I don't know if you can see that. Just 2 holes underneath the track, look, see them? Just there. Focus, there you go. Anyway, that's where these slide in, they just slide in. So, learn something new, that's my first thing I've learnt. This is the first box I've got out. I have no idea what's in here. Let's have a look. It's a tender. Some tenders. There must be steam trains in here somewhere. Another tender. There we go, right. Let's give that one a bash. Right, so I've got my charger. I have no idea if this works whatsoever. It's just come out of the box. I don't know if it's been tested or anything. It looks fairly new, so let's give it a bash. And turn it on. Promising sign that, I don't know if you see that, got a little red light on the top there. And that's pop. I'm assuming that just slides in there like that. I have my first train running. So I've managed to get the train running. However, there's a little bit of problem with this track. Dad's actually nailed this bit of track down, so I'm going to try and get the nail out. If I can get it out, I should be able to then change the track. So it's official. I have my first train doing its loop. Look at that, first train running, eh? Considering I didn't know what I was doing. We've also got, we'll get around here, slow it down, also go backwards. Happy days.